What's up, musculardevelopment.com? This is Ron Harris. I'm here with the new 2010 NPC New England overall champion, Mark Pereira, at Today's Fitness in Woburn. Mark has an amazing story. He's got an amazing physique, and today we're going to let you get to know Mark a little bit. First of all, Mark, congratulations. That was a very decisive win last night. First of all, tell me about the condition you were born with and how you've adapted your bodybuilding. How did you start training without any fingers on your left hand?
Well, my uncles, got me into working out when I was a freshman in high school. I was 14, using the universal machines, which was a lot easier than dumbbells and barbells. So just, getting into working out with them and them teaching me, how to lift and, what to work with, what parts and whatnot. And, as I continued to work out and I continued to develop a love for working out, I decided to expand my training and try to work with dumbbells and barbells and, cables and whatnot. And, I adapted my training according to what I could do, not having my fingers on my left hand. I just, use straps to help me do pulling exercises, and everything else is pretty much just balancing the dumbbell and the barbell, because I do have my thumb in my palm, so I'm still able to grip the bar, for the pushing exercises. And, just over the years, just developing balance and caution as well, I had many slips, dumbbells falling off and hitting me in the feet almost, so it's been a great learning experience, and it's been fun, and like I said, my fondness and love for bodybuilding has grown immensely over the years.
We all have to have confidence and belief in ourselves to succeed in bodybuilding. But I'm wondering, did you have to have a little bit more than the average person? I want to know, did people try to discourage you along the way, and did you have to block that out mentally and know that you could do this?
At the beginning, it was more like something for me to get into. I think that my uncles were trying to get me to, be more self-confident about myself, because I was a young, overweight kid, plus dealing with the disability, and how kids can be when you're young. They make fun of you and poke fun at you, but, I blocked that crap out, and I just, focused on me, and it helped me to develop better self-esteem, and just helping me to, focus on how I can use my disability for an advantage, and not allowing anyone to, make me think that it is a disadvantage, because there were some people that were like, oh, you're not going to be able to do this when you're an adult, that, and the third, and I told them pretty much, screw you, I'll show you what I can do, what I can't do, and that'll be dependent on myself. And so, I use that thinking, and I continue to use that thinking today.
A lot of guys out there think if you're going to be a successful bodybuilder, if you're going to get to the level you're at and win a regional show with 130 plus competitors, you have to be very selfish. You can't really work. You can't have a family. I think you proved them all wrong. Tell me a little bit about what you do for work and how you actually do have a family.
I have my degree in social work. I am a substance abuse counselor. So that's what I do for full-time work. As well as right now I opened up my own nutrition store. So, I have that going, and hopefully, that expands and, becomes a good success. I'm married, been married for 12 years, 4 kids. So, bodybuilding is my hobby, I guess you could say, and it's what I do every day to release my stress and stay healthy. So that whole ideology about, having to just be selfish and focus on bodybuilding 100% and block everything else out is not true, because without any, support from friends and family, I don't think anyone could do this alone. I mean, you could, but you'd be a miserable bastard, I think.
Yeah, I've known more than my share of those. But just for the people in the Boston area, you might want to stop by the store. What's the name of it, and where's it located?
It's in Quincy, Massachusetts. The name is Pro-Am Nutrition. It'll be opening up in November. I'll have the grand opening. I don't have the exact date yet, but I will let everyone know, and hopefully get some friends and people around the neighborhood to come by and stop by and check out the place, and take it from there.
All right, Mark. Last question for you is, you recently went to the Nationals for the first time. Tell me what the experience was like. Tell me what you know you have to do before you go back for next time.
Well, I know that it was a great experience for me personally. You know, being able to be around that level of competition, you know, it's way different than regionals. You know, the judges are looking for the next freak, I guess. Not in a bad way, but you know, not knowing anyone, being new to the scene, I guess you got to take your punches and roll with it as they come. Me personally, I thought I did better, you know, than what they actually placed me at. But, you know, like I said, it's a learning experience. I had a great time, and my goal is to compete in nationals again next year. You know, I have George Farrow working with me. He's a great trainer. And, you know, we're hoping to take it to the next level and see what I can do. I have some, you know, things that I need to, you know, pick up. You know, for my weight, I mean my height rather, you know, being 5'8", I got a big frame. So to compete even in the light heavyweight class, much of the guys in that class are shorter than me, so they look much bigger. They are bigger, you know, so I have to put on some muscle on my big frame.
Yeah, Mark, one thing that struck everyone, I think, who watched the show was not only your conditioning, but you're very proportionate, very symmetrical. I don't think people would have expected that when they see that you don't have fingers on one hand. Has it taken extra effort, extra focus to make sure everything on both sides has developed at the same time?
Definitely. You'd be surprised to know that my left hand, which is the hand that doesn't have fingers on it, is stronger than my right arm. You know, all that focus that I put on balance and everything with just one thumb and my palm, I mean, it's so much stronger than my right arm that I actually have to work my right arm to keep up with my left arm, you know, so everything has actually been, you know, okay with that because of that focus.
I also want to comment on your leg development. I think it was among the very best in the show, obviously. And has leg training come easier for you because you don't really need to balance or use your hands as much when you're training legs?
No way. Legs are my favorite exercise. Squat, 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 squat. Squats and lunges, Bulgarian squats, you know, those are my favorite exercises. And I didn't have the leg condition and you know, the deep cuts and symmetry that I have on my legs from not working them, you know. Overall, I guess you could say, because I do come from a background of athletes, we all do have nice legs, you know, soccer players and whatnot, but to get the depth of you know, condition that I had in my legs, I have to work them hard. But you know, to balance the rest of my body, I just don't do as many sets and reps, but I do work them, you know, very hard.
Are you originally from Brazil?
Well, my family's from Portugal. I'm, you know, first generation American.
Okay, Mark, we're going to wrap this up now. As you said, bodybuilding is not a solo sport, it's a group effort, so I'm sure there's a few people you want to acknowledge and thank after this victory.
Definitely. You know, I want to thank you guys for, you know, taking interest in me and, you know, doing this interview with me. Muscular Development is doing so many good things for bodybuilding. You know, they're putting athletes like me out there, and, you know, to take the time to interview us and put us out there, you know, I want to thank you guys for that. I want to thank George Farrow, who's my trainer, who helped me to get, you know, to where I'm at right now. My family, my wife and kids, they support me 100%. You know, if it wasn't for their support, I wouldn't be able to do this because they're my first priority. So to be able to let Dad go ahead and hit the gym and eat as much as he does, you know, without affecting them is a great, you know, privilege, and I definitely love my family to death because of that. I also want to thank Jose Raymond because he helped me with my training. You know, he's a good friend. We live close by to each other, and you know, he helped me out too. So there's so many people involved in this sport, you know, that help me, help one another out, and that's what we do. I think that's what helps bodybuilders to continue to achieve their goals, is the matter of the fact that they have all that support. So I just want to thank everybody.
Cool, man. We wish you the best of luck.